What's going on YouTube? This is Marcos from Equipment Out Pressure Washer, and I'm back again for another video. In this video we are in Decatur, Georgia, and we're going to do a driveway wash. So let's go ahead and look around to see what we have on this job.
Okay, even the sun goes down, heroes eventually die, horoscopes often lie, and sometimes why. Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain, nothing lasts forever but until they close the curtain. It's him and I, Equipment I.
Looking around, you can see this is the portion. We're not going to do an entire driveway. We're not doing this part. Right now, we're just concentrating on this little part right here, which is painted. Because what's going to happen in the next video, we're going to go back and stain this little concrete area. But we're not going to do the whole concrete. We're just going to be concentrated on the back. But we're going to wash this part right here. And then we'll determine if we're going to stain the rest of it. So I want you to look around to see what we have. So I'm pretty sure a lot of this is going to come up. This old stain from the concrete is going to come up, but we're going to try to clean pretty much everything around this area right here, and we're going to concentrate on this area back here. So we got the wall right here. So all the leaves and everything, we're just going to pretty much take our pressure wash. We're going to wash everything off. And since we're going to stain this, I have my blower. I'm going to go ahead and use my blower to dry everything off, help dry a little quicker while I go get the stain. Now also, you notice in between the cracks, it's got a lot of dirt built up. So we're probably going to use the turbo nozzle to get in between the cracks and stuff. I think that's the best way to do that. And look at all the dirt that's built up in there. Because one thing I don't want is a lot of dirt and stuff on my roller. When I come back and roll this, I'm not going to be able to spray it. I'm going to have to roll it. So that's the look around. So all this area back here. We're going to stop right here. We're not going back here. Okay, so that's the walk around. Pretty simple job. I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all set up, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, guys, I rinsed all the leaves off, and just in case, I want to show you something. If you look at this, you see I did a little area right there. That's how dirty this little area is all the way across. And a lot of people would just come out and just rinse it off with a hose or something like that, and go ahead and put stain on top of this. You don't do that. You have to pressure wash this stuff. And with all the mold and algae and any kind of organic growth that's on here, it's best to use a chemical to kill all this stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray everything down with some SH, and after I do all that, we're gonna let it dwell. And as it's dwelling, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the little cracks and stuff with the turbo nozzle. I'm gonna go ahead and move these plants out of the way. So that way I can get underneath that. It's like 3 or 4. So I put them probably on this concrete over here. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and apply the SH. I'm downstreaming this right now. should see soap or something in a second. There's the soap. And I'm using a little bit stronger mix because I had some old SH that I need to get rid of. So I'm assuming that this is around probably like a 5% mix or so, which is good on this concrete because it is real nasty. You see how they look when I went back and started cleaning all the dirt and the loose dirt and the leaves and stuff off, and then all the mold and stuff came up, as you seen, like I showed you right there by that planter. So what we're doing, we're just gonna go light coat, and it's so strong it should kill all this stuff real fast. Like I said, it's a little bit higher mix than my 3%, so it should eat right through this stuff. Now it's not gonna kill everything off where it's gonna be where you could just go out and start staining it and just rinse it off. We're still gonna surface clean. We're gonna get the surface clean and we're gonna clean this also. So around the planters, I'm not gonna shoot inside the planters. So the little papers that's blocking it, I'm just gonna use my turbo nozzle and clean all that. Right now, I just want to get a good even coat across everything so it'll kill everything off. Right here. All right, and remember what I'm saying, we're not doing the whole driveway. After we get through cleaning this stuff, she may change her mind. But we do have everything coated. I have so much SH left. I do have another job we could probably use on the next job, but we'll just go back over it real quick. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start applying the SH, and I'm gonna get my turbo nozzle, and I'm gonna start cleaning in between the cracks. And before I go ahead and clean the surface again, I'm gonna take the SH and I'm gonna add another coat on it to kill the rest of it, because I'm not gonna do a post treatment on it. It's because I'm staining it. I can't do a post treatment. I need this to dry quick as it can. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and pull out our little hose that drains, that pulls our SH. And now I'm going to clear the line. I know I got a little SH in here, not much. So if I squeeze it about 10 to 15 seconds, all of us should see it's already clean. It's already to the point where it's out now. So we just spray the side of this house. All right. All right, now that I have the SH applied, we're gonna, like I said, let it dwell. I'm gonna go ahead and set y'all up on a time lapse as I clean each of the little squares with the turbo nozzle, and then we'll come back and look at everything, see how clean it is. Notice, like I said, you got dirt, you have leaves and stuff that's still in this. Turbo nozzle should get all that stuff out. So we got all these little cracks and stuff we got to deal with. So I need to go ahead and get started with that so we can get through this. I'm also, I guess I'm gonna have to get these leaves and stuff out of here. It's gonna go over this little area that I'm painting. So a little of this is gonna be cleaner than the rest of this, but it is what it is. I need to get this area clean and stuff. All this leaves and dirt and everything has to come out because we don't want anything on our brushes and on the rollers. Okay, let's look around. I got all the cracks cleaned. And now I'm gonna do the surface cleaning. There's a lot of dirt and stuff in here. We got concrete that's chipping up and stuff. And got dirt and stuff that builds up. We're trying to see where the puddles, and it wasn't too bad, but like I said, I have my blower, so that's gonna help me get everything clean. So all the cracks are done. And I'm not too sure if I was gonna have to do this, but it looked like it was a lot of dirt and everything that's in it. I got leaves and stuff that's still out here coming from the planters and stuff, but it was leaves and stuff stuck inside here. So when I do my rinse down, I'll make sure I get all the leaves and stuff out of the cracks. But everything should be loose now. It should be nothing that's embedded in the cracks now. The planters, you see I cleaned those. I'm not going to do no more than what you just seen. I don't know how to put these up, but like they put them up after the concrete was done. So they just barely hanging on. So like that. This is kind of where I'm gonna stop right here, and I might do this little area right here because it's been painted. This area right here has not been painted, so when I do my rinse down, I'm just gonna rinse a lot of this dirt and stuff toward the grass and stuff, so that way this won't look bad when I get through. So since I'm not doing a whole driveway and stuff, you don't want to leave dirt and stuff in the middle of the driveway where you just washed off up here. Now back in the back, that's a different story. I'm not washing that way, I'm washing everything this way. So any dirt that you see is going to go that way and not up here. So I'm not responsible for any dirt and stuff that's up there, but I don't want to leave anything down now that I just made a mess and stuff. So that's bad business. So it's just like if you were cleaning the driveway and you get dirt and stuff on the garage door and stuff, you have to clean the garage door off. You have to clean the side of the house off, no matter what it is. So same thing right here. I have to clean this off to make sure that it's not going to be leaving a mess. So it's not going to be leaving a mess. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get started with surface cleaning, and we'll be on the way to staining. Okay guys, I'm finished with the pressure washing. Let's start off right here. You see I mixed everything down, so all that trash and stuff that was right here is gone. I washed it all the way down to the street. Could be a little bit underneath the cars or something like that, but it should be that much, so it won't be that bad. All right, so let's look at the job itself. As you can see, everything is clean. It's a lot brighter and stuff what it was. All the paint chips and stuff are coming up. It's starting to dry, which I needed to dry. Like I said, I'm gonna take my blower and blow this off before I try to stain it and stuff like that. But also I'm gonna try to dry it off before I leave and stuff. I don't think it's anything around here. Let's turn this water off. All right, I got all the water off. So I definitely need this to dry. The stain that I'm using is going to be a water base, so it shouldn't be. It should take the stain pretty good and stuff like that. But having it dry is better. It just has to be completely dry because it's going to absorb in the concrete faster if it does. So being a little damp underneath it would probably help it cover a little bit better. I try to get everything up. She was telling me that she probably used latex paint on this gray and stuff right here. But I got everything I could up. I didn't want to try to pull all the chips up because I'll probably be out here all day trying to do that. The surface cleaner got a majority of this stuff up, and only thing I have to do now is, like I said, go back and stain. I'm pretty sure it might be some marks and stuff here that's on the concrete. I'm not worried about that because I'm staining it. If I wasn't staining it, I would be doing a post treatment right about now. Like areas like this is kind of bad, like that is bad, and putting a post treatment on there should lighten that up, but it's not necessary. I needed it to dry, and that way I can go ahead and get this stain. I did this area over here, all the way up here. And what's funny about it, I probably didn't have to do all the cracks like I did, but I think it turned out real good. You can see there is no trash or anything inside the cracks, and that's why I want it. The reason being, I don't want to get any of this on the roller because I think I'm gonna roll it. But when I go to the Sherwin-Williams to pick up the stain, I'm gonna ask them if I can use a paint sprayer with this. If I can use a paint sprayer, I'm going to get my paint sprayer and do this. It'll be way faster than me rolling this. I just don't know how it's going to take, but you know, when they paint parking lots and stuff like that, like the lines in the parking lot, they use a sprayer. They don't roll it. Well, some people roll it, but people use a sprayer. So if I can use a sprayer on this, I'm definitely going to use it. So everything over here is done, and this is starting to dry. Like I said, I'm gonna take the blower, look for low areas and stuff where water is standing, and try to blow it out. This over here came up pretty good. It's starting to dry. It's a little bit down because of the shade. That's one good thing about this job. It's got shade over here. This is a little damp, so we're gonna try to use the blower to get this up and stuff. So it's a lot of areas that's damp and stuff, but it's a lot of areas that's starting to dry. There's no water that's pooling where I have to take a squeegee and squeegee this stuff out, so that's good. Okay guys, that's going to do it for this video. I decided that I was going to wrap this video over here. I was going to make one long video, but I don't want it to be too long, so I'm just going to break it up in two parts. Okay guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope that you found this video entertaining. If not, at least I hope that you learned something from it. If you didn't, go back and look at the video because you skipped over the good parts. Once again, if you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing to the channel. And if you're new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. And my next video that comes out is going to be me staining this concrete. So if you want to see the rest of this project, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. All right, guys, and if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and leave a comment below. All right, this is Marcos from Equipment Pressure Washing, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
It's him and I, Equipment.